message of enjoyment, you know. The whole idea of music from the beginning of time was for people to, you know, be happy.
Black Dog. Hang on a second. Gonna make you sting. I mean, for God's sake, that's almost like sexually transmitted disease spiel at its best, isn't it, really?
Black Dog isn't a musical, come on. I don't know what it is.
When you talk about the pantheon of rock guitar riffs, few can claim the iconic status Led Zeppelin's riff from Black Dog.
What is important about the song is that classic riff that has totally screwed up so many guitar players from then till the present day.
Brutal.
It's humanity. It's what happened at the time.
Well, Led Zeppelin was very much a live act. Let's face it, you know, they were one of the greatest live acts of all time.
I just think they did it because they could.
Hey, mama, see the way you move, gonna make you sweat, gonna make you groove.
Black Dog is a very powerful introduction to Led Zeppelin IV.
Released in 1971 on Led Zeppelin IV, this track remains a testament to the power of raw guitar prowess, inventiveness, and the sheer audacity to push musical boundaries.
The way you swing, gonna make you burn, gonna make you stay.
I think they're almost deliberately making this very positive statement because the previous third album had been not criticised, but slightly disappointing for some fans who felt it was too much towards acoustic music. They'd made an acoustic statement on that album. And Black Dog was really saying, we're back, we're sexy, we're loud, we are Led Zeppelin.
And I think every time they went into the studio or went to record an album, wherever it was, there was an edginess that was in them from playing live that they wanted to bring to the recording.
I gotta roll, can't stand still, got a flaming heart.
Here's a dive into why this riff stands above the rest.
Can't get my fit.
At first listen, Black Dog offers a raw and straightforward sound, but the underlying complexities are where its genius shines.
And those little bits of supposedly outtake just give it it's like a little bit of fresh air. It's like a bit of reality. Oh, they're not that. It doesn't. To me, I never even thought they were outtakes. I just thought they're right. That's part of the track.
Masterfully marries a mix of blues scales and pentatonic sequences to create a riff that's both familiar and yet uniquely Zeppelin.
I really do believe that if you leave a count in on a track, and I used to do this with Quo a hell of a lot, if you leave the end a little bit ragged, somehow it takes the listener there to the environment. It's not this disembodied piece of music that just has a nicely edited beginning and a nicely edited end.
One of the defining characteristics of this riff is its shifting rhythmic structure.
If you listen to the start of Black Dog, you can hear the sound of the tape machine starting up, just whirring as the machine was put into record. You can hear what Page later called his guitar army, his scrubbing the guitar and getting ready to rock.
It weaves seamlessly between straightforward rock beats and more syncopated patterns, playing tricks on the listener's ear and challenging many a would-be guitarist trying to mimic its sound.
I think the whole thing of Zepp4 is a band having great fun.
You do message songs. What is the message that you're trying to get across?
It's sort of a message of enjoyment, you know. The whole idea of music from the beginning of time was for people to, you know, be happy.
That's one of, you know, the key attributes of that album. You know, they're really having a blast.
From the first notes, Black Dog announces its presence. That opening sequence, powerful, raw, and assertive, commands attention. It sets the tone for a song that refuses to be ignored, and a riff that has become synonymous with rock guitar greatness. Robert Plant's voice and the Black Dog riff engage in an electrifying call and response.
It's a very bold statement, and kicking off with Robert Plant in full voice, screaming and shouting in time-honoured fashion, and being answered in the way that Plant and Page did. That was their kind of showpiece, really. It was the way that they worked, like a traditional blues act. Call and response is the phrase, and that's what they did in that piece. Dreams of you all through my hair.
This dynamic showcases not just the riff's standalone brilliance, but also its capacity to serve as a foundational bedrock, around which the other elements of the song can dance.
And the riff was an impossible riff. It had 3/4 time, it had 4/4 time. You know, no other band could go away and actually do that riff. It was unique. And when you heard it, it didn't stack up. But for some reason, Page made it work.
Black Dog isn't a musical, come on. I don't know what it is. It has to be one of the most direct set of lyrics in rock as far as describing what you'd like to do when you get that woman home.
Well, people mean by down and down.
Well, in this house, this Headley Grange, there was a old black dog there, and one night it went off because it was really quite old, and one night I'd obviously been off, doing the things that dogs do. And came back and slept all day, and it was quite a powerful image at the time, so we called it Black Dog.
Black Dog. Hang on a second. I think I have those lyrics here. Hey, hey, mama, said the way you move, going to make you sweat, going to make you groove. Gonna make you sting. I mean, for God's sake, that's almost like sexually transmitted disease spiel at its best, isn't it, really? Brutal.
Spent my money, took my car, started telling her friends she's gonna be a star.
A riff fighting against another beat. But because everything is separated into crotchets, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4, eventually everybody comes back together. So for a moment in the riff, everybody's drifting around, floating around each other, and then they all lock in again.
And then you've got the solo at the end of the track. I mean, it's a complete Led Zeppelin, yardstick. It is a Led Zeppelin yardstick. And I think, again, it says everything about the fun they were having. It was relaxed, it was spontaneous. They knew where they wanted to come from. They had a few templates, but nobody really knew where it would end up. And Black Dog is a track that just ends up spiraling off into the sunset, which is fantastic.
It even screwed up John Bonham apparently for a while, until he sussed that I can just grit my teeth, and regardless of what those buggers are doing, I can just play fours all the way through it.
Decades have passed since its release, but the Black Dog riff hasn't lost an ounce of its power. It remains a staple in guitar shops, music classrooms, and rock radio stations around the world. Its timelessness is a testament to its universal appeal and enduring quality. Led Zeppelin's craftsmanship on Black Dog has been a guiding light for countless guitarists that followed. From hard rock to metal and even to genres far removed from Zeppelin's bluesy rock roots, the echoes of this riff can be found in countless songs and styles. Beyond the technicalities, there's an intangible quality to the Black Dog riff. It's that goosebump-inducing feeling, the head-nodding compulsion, and the urge to air guitar along. Few riffs in rock history conjure such an immediate and visceral reaction. In the realm of rock guitar, Led Zeppelin's Black Dog riff stands as both a monolithic achievement and a timeless reminder of what's possible with 6 strings and unbridled creativity. It's not just a product of its time, but a piece of musical artistry that will forever resonate with the human spirit's primal urge to rock. Thank you for joining us on this journey through Led Zeppelin's greatest guitar riffs. Be sure to let us know your favorites in the comments below.